Have you ever found yourself in a relationship where maintaining respect feels like an uphill battle? Perhaps you've struggled with feelings of frustration, hurt, or even guilt as you tried to navigate the choppy waters of difficult interactions. You're not alone. Relationships can be challenging, especially when respect is lacking. Today we delve into Stoic insights that can help you cut ties respectfully and maintain your dignity, even in the most trying of relationships. Imagine discovering a powerful tool set that not only helps you preserve your inner peace, but also guides you in fostering healthier and more respectful relationships. This video promises to offer just that, drawing wisdom from ancient Stoic philosophers to provide practical, actionable advice. The ancient Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, were masters of maintaining inner tranquility amidst external chaos. Their teachings on respect, self-control, and rationality are as relevant today as they were centuries ago. In this video, we'll explore how to apply these timeless principles to modern relationship challenges, helping you cut ties gracefully when necessary and uphold your self-respect. As you listen, consider how these insights resonate with your own experiences. Feel free to share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. And remember, if you find value in this content, hit the like button and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Respect is not just about being polite, it's the cornerstone of all our interactions. However, respect goes beyond outward manners and dives deep into how we value ourselves and others. Have you ever wondered if your idea of respect might be flawed? Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This quote encapsulates the Stoic approach to handling disrespect. Maintain your standards and dignity, regardless of others' actions. In this video, we'll uncover common misconceptions about respect and how they can erode relationships and mental health, setting the stage for a transformative journey into Stoic wisdom. We all know that relationships require effort, but what happens when the balance tips too far in one direction? Whether it's constant interruptions, belittling comments, or a general disregard for your feelings, disrespect can manifest in many forms, slowly chipping away at the foundation of trust and safety. Epictetus reminds us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This principle is crucial when dealing with manipulative behaviors in relationships. We'll discuss how to recognize these patterns and respond in ways that uphold your integrity and self-respect. Stay with us as we navigate through these vital insights. Each section will build upon the last, creating a comprehensive guide to managing and, if necessary, cutting ties in difficult relationships with respect and dignity. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of how to apply Stoic principles to protect your mental health and foster more meaningful connections. So, let's dive in and begin this journey towards healthier, more respectful relationships. If you find these insights valuable, don't forget to like this video, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more content on Stoic wisdom and personal growth. We'd also love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so please leave a comment below. 1. Understanding respect and self-respect. Imagine a scenario where you're at a dinner party, and every time you try to contribute to the conversation, someone talks over you or dismisses your opinions. How does that make you feel? Disrespected, undervalued, and perhaps even a bit angry. Respect is not just about surface-level politeness. It's about deeply valuing another person's worth and ideas. In relationships, this goes both ways. If you've ever questioned why certain interactions leave you feeling drained or undervalued, it might be due to a fundamental lack of respect. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, provides a powerful framework for understanding respect. He said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This profound insight teaches us that we shouldn't let others' disrespect dictate our actions. Instead, maintaining our own standards and dignity is key. Respect in relationships involves recognizing and valuing each other's thoughts, feelings, and boundaries. But what happens when disrespect becomes a consistent pattern? It can erode trust and create an environment where open and honest communication becomes impossible. Consider the story of Marcus Aurelius himself. Despite being an emperor, he faced numerous instances of betrayal and disrespect. Yet, he chose to respond with calmness and integrity, focusing on his own behavior rather than reacting to others' negativity. This approach not only preserved his inner peace, but also commanded respect from those around him. In our own lives, adopting this Stoic mindset can help us navigate disrespectful relationships with grace and self-respect. Disrespect can manifest in many subtle ways: constant interruptions, dismissive attitudes, or belittling comments. These actions might seem minor at first, but over time, they chip away at the foundation of a healthy relationship. According to Epictetus, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This emphasizes the importance of self-control and self-respect in the face of disrespect. By maintaining our composure and not stooping to the level of those who disrespect us, we uphold our own dignity and set clear boundaries for acceptable behavior. Let's take a moment to reflect. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt consistently disrespected? How did it affect your mental health and overall well-being? Feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. Your stories can help others who might be facing similar challenges. As we continue, we'll delve deeper into recognizing manipulative behaviors in relationships and how Stoicism provides a robust framework for responding to such challenges. Stay tuned for more eye-opening insights that could transform how you handle difficult interactions. 2. Recognizing manipulative behavior. Imagine you're in a conversation where every time you express your thoughts or feelings, the other person twists your words to make you feel guilty or indebted. It's a subtle form of manipulation, and it can leave you questioning your reality and self-worth. Recognizing manipulative behavior is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and protecting your mental well-being. Let's delve into how Stoic philosophy can help you identify and respond to these toxic dynamics. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This highlights the importance of self-awareness and autonomy in relationships. Manipulation often undermines these principles by distorting your perception of reality and eroding your sense of control. In relationships, manipulation might look like someone always steering conversations to make you feel inferior, twisting facts to always emerge as the victim or hero, or using guilt and obligation to control your actions. Consider the story of Epictetus himself, who was born a slave and endured numerous hardships. Despite his circumstances, he developed a philosophy centered on inner freedom and resilience. His teachings remind us that true freedom comes from within, by mastering our responses and not allowing external manipulations to dictate our actions. This inner strength is vital when dealing with manipulative behaviors in relationships. Let's think about a common scenario. Have you ever had a friend or partner who constantly made you feel like you were the problem, even when you knew deep down that wasn't the case? This kind of gaslighting is a classic manipulative tactic. Stoicism teaches us to see things as they truly are, without the distortions caused by others' agendas. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This wisdom encourages us to question and analyze the behavior of those around us critically. To effectively respond to manipulation, start by setting clear boundaries. Communicate your needs and limits firmly and consistently. It's essential to stay calm and composed, reflecting the Stoic ideal of maintaining tranquility in the face of adversity. By doing so, you not only protect your mental health, but also reclaim your power to make decisions based on truth and respect, rather than deception and coercion. Have you ever experienced manipulation in a relationship? How did you recognize it, and what steps did you take to address it? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help others facing similar situations. As we move forward, we'll explore how to deal with relationships that drain your energy and what Stoic wisdom can teach us about maintaining balance and self-care. Stay tuned for more practical insights that will empower you to handle even the most challenging interactions with grace and strength. 3. Dealing with energy drains. Have you ever had a conversation with someone that left you feeling completely exhausted? Perhaps every interaction with this person drains you, leaving you anxious or emotionally depleted. This is a common experience in relationships that take more than they give. But how can we recognize and address these energy-draining relationships? Let's explore how Stoic wisdom can guide us in managing these interactions while preserving our well-being. Imagine a young Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, navigating the treacherous waters of Roman politics. Despite his high status, Seneca was acutely aware of the draining nature of certain relationships within the court. He famously said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor." This quote serves as a metaphor for our emotional investments. When we continuously give more than we receive in a relationship, we become emotionally impoverished. Reflect on a time when you felt constantly depleted by someone in your life, perhaps a friend who only calls to vent, never asking about your day, or a colleague who monopolizes your time with their problems. These interactions, while seemingly minor, accumulate over time, leaving you feeling drained and stressed. Stoicism teaches us to recognize these patterns and to set boundaries to protect our inner peace. Seneca's advice on self-sufficiency and maintaining inner tranquility is particularly relevant here. He emphasized the importance of balance and moderation in all aspects of life, including our relationships. If an interaction consistently leaves you feeling worse, it's a clear signal that the relationship may be imbalanced and draining your energy. The Stoic approach encourages us to take control of our responses and set boundaries to protect our well-being. Let's think about this. Have you ever had to set boundaries with someone to protect your energy? How did it change your relationship dynamics and your own well-being? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights can provide valuable guidance to others in similar situations. As we move forward, we'll delve into how to handle clashes of core values in relationships and why aligning with your principles is crucial for maintaining harmony and self-respect. Stay tuned for more enlightening insights on managing your relationships with Stoic wisdom. 4. Addressing clashes of core values. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your core values clash with those of someone close to you? It can feel like navigating a storm without a compass. This dissonance can create stress and lead to a fundamental breakdown in the relationship. The Stoics offer profound insights on how to handle these clashes while maintaining our integrity and inner peace. Consider the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who often faced conflicts of values both in his personal life and as a ruler. He famously wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This principle guided him to live in harmony with his values, despite external pressures. This kind of steadfastness in adhering to one's principles is crucial when dealing with value clashes in relationships. It's about staying true to your ethical compass and not compromising your core beliefs for the sake of harmony. Imagine you're in a relationship where honesty is a fundamental value for you, but your partner frequently tells white lies. This constant clash can erode trust and cause significant stress. The Stoic approach would be to address these discrepancies directly and honestly, maintaining a commitment to truth and integrity. By setting clear boundaries and communicating your values, you can navigate these challenges more effectively. The philosopher Seneca also provides wisdom on this topic. He believed that true harmony comes from aligning our actions with our values and living authentically. Harmony is strength, he said, emphasizing that relationships should enhance rather than hinder our ability to live true to our principles. When faced with value clashes, it's important to evaluate whether the relationship supports your growth and aligns with your virtues. Let's reflect on a time when you experienced a clash of values in a relationship. How did you address it, and what was the outcome? Sharing your experiences in the comments can provide support and insights for others facing similar challenges. As we continue, we'll explore how protecting your mental health is essential in maintaining relationships and how Stoic principles can guide you in these efforts. Stay tuned for practical strategies and insights that will help you cultivate a balanced and fulfilling relational life. 5. Protecting mental health. Imagine you're on a flight and the cabin crew instructs you to put on your oxygen mask before helping others. This advice applies perfectly to relationships as well. Before you can be a supportive partner or friend, you need to ensure your own mental well-being. How often do we find ourselves sacrificing our mental health for the sake of others, only to end up feeling depleted and resentful? Let's explore how Stoic philosophy can guide us in protecting our mental health while maintaining our relationships. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, taught that men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them. This principle highlights the importance of perception and mindset in managing our mental health. In relationships, this means recognizing when interactions consistently leave you feeling stressed, anxious, or depressed. It's not just the external actions, but how they make you feel that matters. If a relationship is harming your mental well-being, it's crucial to acknowledge this and take steps to protect yourself. Consider the story of Epictetus, who was born a slave and endured significant hardships. Despite these challenges, he focused on controlling his reactions and maintaining inner peace. His teachings remind us that while we can't always control external circumstances, we can control how we respond to them. In the context of relationships, this means setting boundaries and making choices that prioritize our mental health. It's about recognizing when it's time to step back or even end a relationship that is detrimental to our well-being. Let's reflect on a scenario. Have you ever stayed in a relationship that consistently made you feel unhappy or stressed? How did this affect your overall mental health and daily life? Sharing your experiences in the comments can help others who might be facing similar challenges. It also creates a supportive community where we can learn from each other's journeys. As we continue, we'll delve into the reciprocal nature of trust in relationships and how Stoic principles can help us rebuild and maintain it. Stay tuned for more insights on fostering trust and stability in your relationships while upholding your own well-being. 6. Building and rebuilding trust. Have you ever heard the saying, "Trust is like a mirror. Once broken, it can never be perfectly repaired"? This metaphor underscores the fragility and importance of trust in any relationship. Trust is the foundation upon which all meaningful connections are built, and without it, relationships can quickly crumble. But how do we build and, if necessary, rebuild this crucial element? Stoic philosophy offers profound insights on fostering and maintaining trust in relationships. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once noted, "He who does not trust enough will not be trusted." This highlights the reciprocal nature of trust. It's a two-way street that requires mutual effort and commitment. Trust is not just given. It is earned through consistent actions, honesty, and reliability. In relationships, whether personal or professional, establishing trust begins with being trustworthy ourselves. This means being true to our word, acting with integrity, and consistently demonstrating reliability. Let's consider a historical anecdote. During his reign, Marcus Aurelius faced numerous betrayals and political machinations. Despite this, he maintained his principles and focused on his duties, earning the respect and trust of those around him. His approach teaches us that even in the face of challenges, adhering to our values and demonstrating consistency can help rebuild trust over time. Imagine a scenario where trust has been broken. Perhaps a friend betrayed your confidence or a partner was unfaithful. The initial reaction is often one of anger and hurt. However, the Stoic approach would be to step back and assess the situation calmly. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This perspective encourages us to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Rebuilding trust requires open communication, a willingness to forgive, and a commitment to change. Have you ever had to rebuild trust in a relationship? What steps did you take, and what was the outcome? Sharing your experiences can provide valuable insights for others in similar situations. As we move forward, we'll discuss how to manage one-sided relationships and ensure that there is mutual effort and respect. Stay tuned for strategies to create more balanced and fulfilling connections. 7. Balancing one-sided relationships. Have you ever felt like you're putting in all the effort in a relationship while the other person barely lifts a finger? One-sided relationships can be incredibly draining and lead to feelings of resentment and neglect. How can we navigate these imbalances and foster more mutual connections? Let's delve into the Stoic principles that can help us address and balance one-sided relationships. Imagine a ship with an unbalanced load. It tilts dangerously to one side, making navigation difficult and increasing the risk of capsizing. Similarly, in relationships, when the effort is unevenly distributed, it creates instability and stress. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, aptly noted, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." However, kindness should not lead to self-neglect. Recognizing when a relationship is imbalanced is the first step toward restoring harmony. Consider the story of Seneca's own life. Despite his wealth and status, he valued balance and moderation in all things, including relationships. He believed that relationships should be based on mutual respect and effort. If you find yourself consistently giving more than you receive, it might be time to re-evaluate the dynamics. The Stoic approach involves clear communication and setting boundaries to ensure that both parties contribute equally. Reflect on a time when you felt like you were doing all the heavy lifting in a relationship. How did it affect you emotionally and mentally? Did you communicate your feelings to the other person? And if so, what was their response? Sharing your experiences in the comments can provide insights and support to others who might be facing similar situations. Seneca also emphasized the importance of self-awareness and personal boundaries. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do, he advised. This means understanding your own needs and ensuring that they are met, even if it means having difficult conversations or making tough decisions about the relationship. Balancing a relationship is not about keeping score, but about ensuring that both individuals feel valued and supported. Interactive question for you. Have you ever successfully balanced a one-sided relationship? What strategies did you use, and what was the outcome? Sharing your strategies can be incredibly helpful to others navigating similar challenges. As we move forward, we'll discuss how harmful communication patterns can undermine relationships and the Stoic strategies to foster more constructive and respectful dialogue. Stay tuned for practical tips on improving communication and strengthening your connections. 8. Improving communication. Think back to a time when a simple misunderstanding escalated into a full-blown argument. How did it start? Was it a misinterpreted comment or a poorly timed joke? Harmful communication patterns can quickly erode trust and respect in any relationship. But how can we turn things around? Let's explore how Stoic philosophy can help us foster more constructive and respectful dialogue. Imagine you're a Roman soldier under the command of Marcus Aurelius. The emperor is known not only for his military strategy, but also for his calm and measured communication. In the heat of battle, clear and respectful communication is essential. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." This principle is key to improving our communication. Instead of reacting impulsively, we should strive to respond thoughtfully, embodying the virtues of patience, clarity, and respect. One historical example of effective communication comes from the life of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who was once a slave. Despite his harsh circumstances, he mastered the art of clear and compassionate communication. He believed that our words should reflect our inner values and that we should speak only when necessary and with purpose. This approach not only fosters respect, but also minimizes misunderstandings. Let's consider a common scenario. Have you ever found yourself in an argument where both parties are talking past each other, neither really listening? It's frustrating, isn't it? Stoicism teaches us to listen actively and speak thoughtfully. Seneca advised, "As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters." This wisdom can be applied to our conversations. Focus on the quality of your communication, not just the quantity. Reflect on a time when improving your communication skills made a significant difference in a relationship. How did you approach the conversation differently, and what was the result? Sharing your experiences in the comments can provide valuable insights and encouragement for others looking to enhance their communication. Epictetus also emphasized the importance of emotional regulation in communication. He taught that we should not be perturbed by external events, but focus on our reactions to them. This means staying calm and composed, even in heated discussions. By managing our emotions, we can communicate more effectively and avoid escalating conflicts. As we conclude, remember that effective communication is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. By incorporating Stoic principles, we can foster dialogue that is respectful, clear, and purposeful. Stay tuned for our final section, where we'll recap the key points and offer some closing thoughts on maintaining healthy and respectful relationships through Stoic wisdom. As we wrap up our journey through the Stoic principles that can guide us in cutting ties respectfully in difficult relationships, let's reflect on the key insights we've gathered. Imagine a ship sailing smoothly through turbulent waters, guided by a steady hand and a clear compass. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom, providing a steady hand and clear direction amidst the chaos of challenging relationships. We began by exploring the fundamental concept of respect and self-respect. We learned from Marcus Aurelius that maintaining our dignity and standards, even when faced with disrespect, is crucial. His life, filled with both power and adversity, teaches us that true strength lies in our ability to uphold our values regardless of external circumstances. Next, we delved into recognizing manipulative behaviors and how to respond with calmness and integrity. Epictetus's teachings reminded us that while we cannot control others' actions, we can control our reactions. This insight empowers us to set boundaries and protect our mental health from those who seek to manipulate or control us. We also examined the importance of managing energy-draining relationships. Seneca's wisdom on self-sufficiency and balance guided us in recognizing when a relationship takes more than it gives, urging us to take action to restore equilibrium and protect our well-being. Our discussion on value clashes highlighted the need to align our relationships with our core principles. Marcus Aurelius and Seneca showed us that living in harmony with our values is essential for maintaining our integrity and inner peace. Protecting mental health was another vital topic. We learned from Epictetus that our perceptions shape our experiences, and by managing our responses, we can safeguard our mental space even in the most challenging relationships. Rebuilding trust, as we saw through the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, requires consistent actions and open communication. Trust, once broken, can be mended through patience, honesty, and a commitment to change. Balancing one-sided relationships, a lesson from Seneca, taught us the importance of mutual effort and respect. Ensuring that both parties contribute equally helps create stability and prevent resentment. Finally, we explored the impact of harmful communication and the Stoic strategies to improve it. Epictetus and Seneca emphasized the need for thoughtful and clear communication, which fosters respect and minimizes misunderstandings. Now, let's bring all these insights together. Maintaining healthy and respectful relationships requires a blend of self-awareness, clear boundaries, and consistent effort. By applying Stoic principles, we can navigate the complexities of our interactions with grace and resilience. As we conclude, I encourage you to reflect on your relationships. Are there areas where you can apply these Stoic teachings to improve your interactions and protect your well-being? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your journey can inspire and guide others who are navigating similar challenges. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic wisdom and relationships. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Together, we can foster healthier, more respectful connections in our lives. Until next time, remember, true strength comes from within, and with the right principles, we can weather any storm.